Okay, welcome back once again to the Soundcheck sessions. Your man here, Ryan Noel, with a nice new haircut for you. Well, maybe nice is a bit of a stretch, but new all the same. So this week, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the TC Electronic Hall of Fame Reverb. Now, this is from their Tone Print series, which is relatively new, and I'll explain that a little bit later in the review. But it's a really customizable and versatile reverb pedal that goes far beyond, a spring reverb that you might find in your amp. So let's get to it and we'll have a look. Okay, first off, you can see that we have our effects level knob here, and that controls the level of the reverb. Decay sets the decay time of the reverb and acts almost like a sustain. Now, tone controls the emphasis on the high and low frequencies, and our pre-delay switch adjusts the time between the guitar signal and the reverb effect. And our last knob here is our reverb type. So let's have a listen to the first setting, which is room, and that simulates a small furnished room, and then I'll explain each one as we go along as well. Now the next setting is hall, and that's going to simulate a large environment. Okay, let's switch it to a spring reverb, and that's going to reproduce the spring reverb you might find in a vintage amp. And now plate, that recreates a plate reverb, giving you more of a diffuse and bright sound. Okay, and we'll switch it to church, and that's a large reverb that emulates many hard surfaces. And modulation offers a really noticeable reverb that cuts through in live situations. It almost has like a delay type effect on it as well. Okay, let's have a listen to lo-fi now, and that's basically the opposite of a smooth, discrete studio reverb. Now, tile's going to simulate the type of reverb that you might find in a bathroom. Now let's turn it to ambience, and that's going to produce a very short environmental reverb. And if we turn it to gate, you can hear it's a reverb that was heard on snare and kick drums in the 80s. It abruptly shortens the decay. And lastly, we have the tone print option, and that allows you to access pre-programmed settings by top guitarists that you download from TC Electronics' website. Every pedal comes with a USB cable, and what you're going to hear is the pre-programmed factory setting. Now that you've heard what this guy sounds like in action, let's talk about the pros and cons. And the pros being that this is an extremely customizable pedal with very lush organic reverb tones and a nice long decay. It also has a very solid construction. It's both true bypass and buffered, it's stereo, AC and battery power operated, and if that weren't enough, it's affordable. And as for the cons, I couldn't really find a con with this. Now, if there's anyone out there who owns this pedal and there's something that they've come across, feel free to share, but as of now, I don't really have anything, so sorry. Okay, let's talk about this month's giveaway now. And what that is the Homebrew Electronics Psilocybe phase shifter. So I know there's probably a lot of you that don't have a phase shifter on your pedal board. Well, this is a great way to get one. So what you need to do is head on over to the soundchecksessions.com, and under giveaways, you can find out how you can win this guy. Now, for the overall impression, this is a very versatile and affordable pedal that features a unique tone print option and has very few downsides, if any at all. Okay, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next week, guys. Take it easy.